Hello everyone, welcome back to Tech with Founder. So today we are here to know about what skills required for our core EC placements. So if you're an EC student, especially this video is will be very useful for your career because today I'm going to explain how to prepare core placements, what skills companies expect, what roles are available in VLSI, and how students are getting opportunities in companies like Moship, Tessols, and Truechip, which these companies visit for our colleges or maybe else. If we have a lot number of companies in off campuses very well. So many students are preparing without a proper roadmap. Some students are going to focus only on semester exams. Some students don't know how which skills are actually required for the industry. But if you start preparation properly from a second year, third year itself, you can build a very strong profile before placements. So watch this video. Way completely because I will explain everything step by step in a simple way, which we'll understand in a practically. So part one, we're coming to how to crack core placements in ECE. Here that industry reality. While coming to know that the semiconductor and VLSI industry is growing rapidly in India, companies hiring in VLSI domain, we have roles like RTL design, verification, FPGA, embedded system, basic design, which are big companies like Qualcomm, Texas Instruments, and NXP Semiconductors are continuously expanding. Earlier, people used to think only software job had profiles and opportunities because if you when you focus in a core domain by choosing roles, there's a rapid increase for us. You can get a very high level positions and high level salaries. And now ECE students without proper skills are getting excellent opportunities in core companies too. Sorry, but now ECE students with the proper skills are getting excellent opportunities in core companies too. Like what it should be means, uh, coming to that biggest mistakes students make, they are starting preparation too late, ignoring core subjects. They are preparing for only sem and exams. If you having question, reading for the answer, question answer, it does not help for you anything for a placement. When a recruiter comes to our college or anything else, he was expecting somewhat skill from you, how you can be useful his company or them by their company. They are ignoring core subjects, no projects, learning random skills like reading subjects, whatever it may be, very casually. Poor communication skills without just there is no interaction between uh, him and or anything else between them. So today we can see what required here. So while coming to know that the main skill for an EC student required for industry is digital electronics for foundation of VLSI. Before that, we required network analysis or circuit theory. Some we call this also that. So it is the basic, and after that, digital electronics. It's the foundation of VLSI. In this, these are the foundations of VLSI. The main important topics. These are this. So this digital electronics tells us how the chips works with the logic. This is the main theme of main lesson of learning the digital electronics. While coming to next, Verilog HDL. This is the description language used Verilog by, we use it to design counters ALUs in our industry. You just focus on what had in your regulation with this syllabus. Then these are the roles I am going to explain now. RTL designer, hardware logic design, and projects, verifications, resumes. These are the basics required. Okay, after this you are all learning the skills, you should have a proper resume, because the resume plays an important role. Because some other companies, when you are going to get a job in off campus, they firstly shortlisting your resume based on your ATS score resume. It's an a main, uh, it called as a, it is a head of your job. While you qualified all rounds, at last you have a resume round. It checks the ATS score, like who has the better skills. You are qualified. What written test, HR round. After HR round, also somewhat resume rounds will be going to happen, like in somewhat semiconductor companies, NXP. It was basic learning there. So the resume is main part. You should have lot number of certifications. In like while you're choosing a core field, you get it like a Verilog, system Verilog, Cadence, somewhat tools which you are going to perform for your skill. You can get. uh, for CSS students, we have lead codes to practice. For EC students also, we have a Verilog websites to practice, and you can and you can keep your rank there in your resume. What which level you have very well in that. So well, coming to next, LinkedIn and networking. So you should need to uh, you should here you should need to keep your growth with industry professionals, and what industry is working and actually what industry skill is required for your jobs. See, you nothing worry about what happens. You just focus on the subjects, core subjects, and next learn the skill learn the skill, and you have learn the skill. It will be useful, and you can, even you don't know what should be to be learned, you just install a LinkedIn and gather your network there, and you can talk with them, with the somewhat professionals who working in industry. You just ask them what as a basic fraction industry accept from me. They are going to tell. I was asked a lot of members. They were telling me industry was not expecting too much from fresher. They were expecting a little basic and somewhat skills like Verilog and MATLAB, whatever it may be, and they are expecting basic skills, basic skill required. If you prepare for GET, it's very good for your basic skill. Well, coming to how companies are going to hire, like Moship or Tessol or Two Chip, whatever it may be, different companies are there. How that companies are going to hire, like means, while they coming to a campus, uh, and your first list all are going to shortlist for eligible for that company by your somewhat colleges are going to eligible for all companies. Somewhat colleges are not allowing all students for the companies. They are shortlisted students by their CGPS. But Moshi process, while coming to college, first they were going to first keep a written test. Who qualified out of their CGPA, they were going to write written test. In that written test, they are mainly giving us what you studied core subjects in your regulation, like network analysis, control systems, signal set system, analog electronics, digital electronics. If you prepare well for GATE, you can qualify in that test. Not only qualify, you can get a better percentage in that written test. After you qualifying in the written test, somewhat the students are going to shortlist, and after who the students left after reading the written test, they are eligible for technical round or technical internet working. Who qualified in technical networking, they are going to HR round. Who pass it to the HR round, and after that HR round, many of students are not selecting for core industry because they don't have any proper skill. So that's why learn the proper skill in HR round. Some of colleges are going to, not in some of colleges, they are selecting a single digit in some colleges, not in some colleges, all colleges they're only like they don't have mainly they were not focusing on main skill. They were reading, going questions, answers. It's not like that. You need to understand what happens inside that. Like example you take anything else, any question are given that you should need to focus why, where it will be helpful. For EC students, when Moship comes to college, they were after this process they are going to hire in somewhat roles like RTL verifications, DFT, and so lot number of roles are there. I am going to show in next slides. The Moships test all two chip for also C students, but not for all roles. They have minimum roles like a software engineer, embedded system engineer, testing engineer, application developer for them. Well, this is the process of companies hiring. So the main theme here is you should need to prepare core companies interviews like job preparation or what may be interview preparation. First, all core subjects, very basic, basic to advanced, and prepare for GATE. Solve a lot number of questions, and next learn the skills required. What skills required? Like this, see, you should no need to learn very advanced. You should minimum like a system Verilog, cadence, how the system Verilog is going to implement in industry. Do a minimum projects like FSMs, clocks, vending machines in system Verilog system. The project will be helpful in your resume to increase your ATS score. See, like well, coming to software, the companies are expecting resume shortlist 98 to 99%. If she or he they had 99% only, they are going to shortlist in resume, while for high package. So you should need also have the ATS resume score very high. And next video we can show how ATS score, how to increase ATS score, what should be implicated in our resume. We can show in our that next video. Next, what interview checks? I was explaining the fundamentals, communication, confidence, problem solving, our theory questions, practical knowledge, how we are going to implement what is what there. Okay, this is the matter here. Next, see the roles offered by semiconductors. These are the roles offered by. These are the roles offered. You should check. I have given that which company which roles are going to offer. Okay, very carefully here. Next, for example, take the RTL and SOC. Like RTL, if you choose a VLSI domain and you choose it in VLSI domain RTL path. So what should you need to learn? See, there's a nothing. Digital electronic skills, HDL languages, RTL coding, register transfer level coding, simulation debugging. It's all you're going to learn your same exams in your regulations. So these are the basic skills required to crack your core core placements. The, while coming to ending is just you should focus on core subjects and next what skills required, minimum basic skills, and next interview preparations like problem solving. If you prepare for GATE, it is well enough for your cracking core placements. That's damn sure I'm going to say that it's well enough. That's what the main theme here. So this is the required process of core placements. That's what. And in our next video, I'm going to say that how to get ATS resume score high and how what skills required, how to implement our skills in our resume, how to do a resume like industry resumes, not a basic resumes. It was industry resumes, which is going to shortlisting. It's what the proper roadmap you're going to have. If you need a proper roadmap from where to start, like you can DM me in Instagram or else personally, whatever maybe there will be Instagram ID. You can DM that. I will send you a roadmap. Thank you.